Hi, you don't know me? I'm Alanaartdream, and I've just been spending most of my day cleaning up a little bit after my cats and myself. I decided I'm going to do a reintroduction. It's Alanaartdream, but most people, you can just call me Alana. Going through my room. I am a millennial, so I was born 1986, August the 6th, hence I am a millennial, so I'm a bit of a geek, and I also have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, so I have a tendency to hoard stuff really badly. Going through my collection a little bit in my room, but as I said, I have two cats, one really old one and a really young one, so they pop up in my videos sometimes too, but I'm doing this as a new introduction video. It's going to be long because I'm going to go over all my sketches as well as all my stuff. I'm a huge cartoon, animation, and manga and comics, and I think art fan of sorts, but I also like making art of my own, but I also love artwork, and I have a few things that I've hoarded over the years. So this didn't happen overnight. It's just a collection of things here and there. I'm still sort of sorting out stuff because I still got to organize some things. My favorite things here in the doll case, as you can see, some things from Escalier that you can build, and some other things that I've collected. Some of it's from Kitty Goods. I think the other one's Jane's Dolls. I've collected a whole bunch of things, but I have some trolls, I have some Milo Pony. Definitely some drawings as well as other things. As I said, I have a couple of cats, Milo Pony, and I love anime and manga too, so a drawing I've done there. Some things, Legos there. So many. Definitely a big Doctor Who fan, and Sanrio's, I'm a little bit of a Sanrio fan, but I'm mostly like Choco Cat and a lot of the unknown Sanrio things, so half the time I don't get excited when Sanrio stuff comes out because half the characters I like are not as popular. So, as you can see, a big manga collector and book reader as well. As I said, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder person, so I have a tendency to over collect things. I've been trying to organize this morning. Was doing a lot of cleaning up and organizing today, and I have a bit of Pokemon and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff in the collection. Again, sorry how long this video is because I have a lot of things to cover, but this is mostly going to be an introduction video from now on. If you guys can handle going through a long thing where me rambling and then showing my room off a little bit. I have Demon Slayer, a bit of a fan of that as well. I love the manga. I haven't finished the anime. Same with Dr. Stone, but I'm a big fan of those things. I also like you can see a lot of things there as bits and pieces here and there everywhere. I got some things from other artists as well in this collection, as well as some stuff from me. But this is a lot of manga, and I like to collect a lot of art books too, especially if it's related to certain animated films that I like. See, I have a bit of Transformers here and there, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles around the place. Some drawings from me, and that Pokemon poster, if you can see that cat with boxes, is from my sister. Some drawings of mine. A bit of Invader Zim around here and there as well. Some native animals from Australia, because I live in Australia, so New South Wales, Sydney. I don't see snakes in this part of Australia so often. I think you only see them when you're out more in the bushland areas. like if you live near bushland, then you're more likely to see a snake. If you live out not so near a park or anything. Did a Year of a Dragon drawing there too, so a lot of stuff here and there. Bit of Failure Parents here and there, and some Mario stuff, and I think there's some Lalaloopsies and Yosaba. See, Transformers, Pokemon, Felix the Cat, Legos, Monkey Kid. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I love the Ewoks from Star Wars, so I don't mind sitting down watching the films, but as I said, I was more a fan of the Ewoks, and Star Wars at the moment doesn't do much with the Ewoks anymore, which is kind of disappointing. And going through some of my other doll cases here, I can show you a little bit. I got some blind box things that I got from Kitty Goods, and I think some are from Jane's Doll Land. They have some good collection of those things. Though Jane's Doll Land takes a lot longer to get to you because I think she's also working on commissions to doing proper ball jointed dolls, like the proper big ones that need to have a lot of work done, so she takes a lot longer to come, whereas Kitty Goods does a lot of these little blind box things. And some more manga here and some books. I am very much like to read. When my attention to hyperactivity brain lets me, I'm usually doing during my breaks. It's somehow I find relaxing for me. I like Casper the Friendly Ghost is in there somewhere too, but I don't think you'll see him as much. And I did like Smallfoot. It's one of my other favorite movies. So you see some of my Lego collection here. I got the special Lego things and some Transformers. And see, the whole Lego set here is for a Monkey Kid, for, you know, Journey to the West with Monkey King sort of thing relating to that one. So I love that. Some more things. A book I've been reading still, and some more artwork. And a bit of my art table. It's a bit of a mess, sorry. At the moment, it is a bit of a mess. Yes, I am sort of asexual, demisexual sort of kind of person. My disability, as you can see, my Machishi and QB dolls there, and a Bilby. I love Bilbies. And some Pikmin stuff will pop up here and there. My Switch, I haven't played it in a while. I've been playing more on my phone than I have. The sketchbook I'm working on at the moment, I'm still needing to get some more stickers in there. My latest sketchbook, how I like to draw myself, and some other drawings. And some old sketchbooks I filled out already. This one I just finished filling out this year, so I think I started it somewhere last year, and then this year sort of. See, more. I hate AI arts, how it's stealing art from us. A bit of old school manga and anime stuff. Something for Tail Foundries, because I'm a fan of that as well, so that's popped up in here. Lots of Tail Foundry stuff. It is a bit crazy. Oh boy. I got a lot of Tail Foundry fan art in here somewhere. From when there was a thing going on for that, and I got some Australians Government Baby stuff, and I ended up doing some more Tail Foundry. I ended up maxed in with the Mystery Skulls animated and Demon Slayer, and you know, a bit of Bluey in here and there. I'm a bit of a fan of those cartoon too. As I said, I'm a big, some of my original stuff's in here, and then not so original stuff. Based around my cat, that one is Cyboy009 fan, Care Bear fan, cat fan. Drawing some of that. I had a cat draw this in your style thing for my birthday. You can still try to do it if you want. I'm not sure if anyone else wanted to do it. Some more fan art, and then some original art in between. My little tailored Lenny being drawn in the corner, and some Care Bear and a tiger. Oh, Failure Appearance. I had, when the new series started coming out, I was doing so much. I did a little bit of Beatrix Potter stuff as well. Like crazy. Going through all my sketches here. Like, oh my gosh. So much. So much of this. I'm surprised you guys are still watching, but I have a lot of sketches that I've been doing here and there. Back to, yep, there's some more sketches. I definitely got into The Wild Robot. I ended up reading the books and then watching the movie. So, and I've got some Mangum Seals stuff in here. Some original in between all the mock. Like, I love practicing my chibi drawings. And, of course, some Monochichis. I hope I said that right. And I've definitely Chocolate Cat. I'm a big Chocolate Cat fan, so he's being drawn loads. Sanrio Chocolate Cat is my most favorite character. And then I have a few other... Danny Phantom ended up in there as well. My goodness. I also like QB dolls and Sonny Angels, though I don't collect a huge lot of them. I have a little collection of them. Not big. I think I did some fan art in there for somewhere. Some other things. Yep, my start of Christmas things. I did some asexual, demisexual, because that's how I feel like I'm more related. Cats. Another cat with a magic wand. Yep, I did a... one of Chi-Chi's there. And another... The Wild Robot, and some other fan art and other things. Like, I did Funny Unicorn Boy last year, I think, or this is the beginning of the year. Okay, see, some more of my Failure Parents fan art. I have my own fan fairy, and I did some fan art for other people's AU ideas for Failure Parents. I did some Danny Phantom, my fairy again. Like, I ended up drawing a lot when the new series came out first, and I was like, I went nuts. I ended up going back to drawing my fairy OC. So Failure Parents, a bit of her backstory. Did Tayloids again. Oh, Hazel's up there in the corner. She's one of my favorite characters in the new series. I do love how Perry is. And then I have some other drawings. Went a little nuts. As you can see, I went a little crazy with Failure Parents stuff. So it's in here loads. I did some other people's AUs and then did a little bit of my stuff. And yep. I kind of mixed some of people's other AUs with my fairy OC because I so badly wanted to make her come thing. Not that many people took on to doing much with her, but I ended up drawing for other people's OCs, and then I definitely support these guys. We've got to save animation. Just a little something there, you know. Got to remind you people I'm a big fan of this, so lots of fan art drawing here. I'm just hoping AI doesn't end up stealing all of this, though it's very, very messy. That's the reason I like to make it messy, because it makes it harder for things to be stolen. because I do everything traditional artist-wise, more Danny Phantom and Fairly Appearance, and a little bit of Jimmy Neutron now too, because I did Nicktoons. I liked the Nicktoons thing, kind of mixing that in with Fairly Appearance, because I was just thinking how that relates, and I went a little crazy. I did someone else's OC Fairly Appearance stuff in there as well. I went a lot Danny Phantom and Fairly Appearance. Oh my gosh, I went a little crazy this year. I'm so sorry. Oh, went over a little crazy. It's just looking back, because now we're in December. My fairy for Halloween ideas I did. I went a little crazy with that idea. I'm not sure if I'm going back to that. I don't always remember what I'm doing. Hazel meeting up with Pikmin, because I've been playing that constantly. And more Fairly Appearance ideas. My fairy idea IOCs and stuff. I went nuts. Big time. This is going to end up probably being a long video. I'm wondering if we can put this down. Yep. Like, I was coming up with some ideas for my own Fairly Appearance AU, but I was mixing it in with the Nicktoons Unite games sort of idea, kind of like here and there a little bit with that. So it was like very heavily with that and Danny Phantom. And then, yes, because October was the Attention to Hyperactivity Awareness Month. Did some drawing for that. Grim Adventures and Billy and Mandy, of course. And then, of course, slowly coming in, the wild robots started coming in among the Pokemon stuff. So this is still this year, actually. Oh my god, how much did I draw this year? I go through a lot of sketchbooks, okay? So it takes me like half a year to fill out one, or I start with a year before, and then I start on, it's like a year and a half, I think, to fill out one. So it's like I start 1 year, and then it's like all of a sudden coming into a new year, I end up finishing one and then having to start another one and then going on to that. So I go through a lot of sketchbooks. Twistana! Some more the wild robot Roz. I love her. She's an adorable robot, I have to admit. I love how she's such a good mother to the little Bright Bill. I read the books too. I would recommend it, reading the books. Get some idea. And then some more Mystery Skulls there, of course. And of course, this year I ended up getting my very own Choco Cat Build-A-Bear plush, because they released it and I had to get it. And there he is, totally happy with him. That was my plush of him. And yes, I think this was coming from last year into this year. This sketchbook was from last year into this year. I started some of the last year stuff, so you can see a lot of DreamWorks Troll stuff in here, a little bit of The Last Unicorn, but a lot of DreamWorks Troll inspired stuff, and some Zelfs, and of course Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Rise, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and Care Bears again. I think there was a Loopsy in here, but a lot of DreamWorks Trolls band together inspired stuff, and I got still a little Demon Slayer, more Choco Cat, as I said. Choco Cat there with the Demon Slayer stuff. My goodness. I've went a little bit with Night Before Christmas and some My Little Pony stuff, because there was a new series and some of last year's Halloween. So this is like, yep, definitely a little bit of original stuff in there, as well as not so original, because, you know, Care Bears again, that will pop in. Studio Ghibli will pop in every now and then here too. A little bit of original stuff, some fan art for some other artists' comics and stuff. I do Mario and Luigi, the game I think I ended up getting, and the movie was really good. I need to get another one, Care Bears. And the Lika-chan dolls I ended up getting, I think, last year. My own Lika-chan dolls, which are actually very cute. They're not haunted at all, so I don't know what people are talking about. I think they only become haunted when you don't care. Like, see My Little Pony fan art in there. Attempts with the Care Bears, and still some, some Sanrio cats. I like a lot of them. I'm not a big fan of Hello Kitty, though. I'm more interested in some of the other cats from Sanrio that they're doing. And, of course, see, more DreamWorks Troll fan art in there somewhere. My Little Pony stuff. Some original stuff. Bluey again. Australian Christmas. Yes, Gumnut Babies. May Gibbs, Gumnut Babies. It's the Australian version of Our Fairies, sort of. So that's kind of one of our old fairy tales, because it's kind of like Cubies are like an old American fairy tale sort of character, what they're based on Cupids, whereas Australians, where our little fairies are sort of based around very hot summers, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Mario kind of popped in a lot. So this is coming now into the new year. Yep, because it was the year of the dragon. So I ended up doing a little bit of Mario and Luigi and Dragon as a dragon power. And then I started drawing dragons because of the Chinese New Year for the Year of the Dragon. So I ended up having a Cubie doll and dragon outfit. a dragon and flower. I was trying to draw some Australian flowers based, because as you can see, May Gibbs Gumnut Babels are based around a lot of the flora and fauna of Australia, which is native animals and flowers and plants. We have actually a very good collection. The Banksia men from that are based around these sea pods I try to draw there. Kind of creepy. If you ever seen them, especially during bushfire, and a little dragon, as you can see in between, trying to draw Australia's native flowers and gumnuts and flowers. And that's just when I got my Lego dragon for the year, because it was for the year of the dragon and I built it. I'm not sure if you've seen it in the background before when I was showing my room. I have 2 cats. One's a ragdoll, one isn't. I don't know how long I have the other one, because he had a bit of a push. And I did a whole dragon Pokemon drawing up until the new year of the dragon. So I tried to draw a lot of Pokemon that was dragon types. I'm not sure if I went well with it. And then I ended up drawing this thing. I'm not sure if that was related to it, but I know I went on a bit of a Pokemon, trying to draw Pokemon dragon types of sorts. And then Ash and Pikachu popped in a lot, because it was one of my favorite. I know I like the old Pokemon anime with Ash and Pikachu a lot. And so yeah, I went a little crazy with a Pokemon, trying to draw Pokemon dragon types, or at least types of. And then of course back to Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and a bit of the Loud House somehow ended up in here. And of course DreamWorks Trolls ended up in here too as well. But Bluey again, some more. Yep, Rise, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Bluey, and Mystery Skulls always seems to pop in and out again in some of my original characters, which is pop in. And I went to the Art of Banksy that was here in Australia for a little while. There was an exhibit. It went on for a while. Oh, got some Avatar Last Airbender in here, and a little bit of The Way of the Last Husband, him as a kid. More Pokemon and a Bilby. And a bit of cat fan art and a Bilby there again, because Easter, Australia, we have Bilby here for instead of the rabbit, though they sometimes do rabbits now. Some more and Pikmin again, and a cat version of my more cat drawings. And oh yes, Delicious in Dungeon. I got into that this year, and I ended up finishing the manga. Manga is great. I would highly recommend checking that out. And the anime is really good up on Netflix too. I would recommend checking that out. I watched a little bit of Yu Yu Hakusho, and I'm not over in love with it, but it's not a bad anime. But it's very old school, so. And then I had to get some new glasses, so we went over that with the Pikmin and cat drawings. And Care Bears again, Pikmin and Care Bears. And Choco Cat. So I swear, I always go back to cat things. See some Sanrio. That was during the Sanrio voting thing. And there were some of my favorite Sanrio characters. A bit of Mob Psycho, something. I ended up liking that series. Again, drawing a lot more Sanrio characters and some Pokemon and Pikmin. Definitely drawing Choco Cat a lot, and some other Sanrio characters here and there. Yep. Yeah, I got my Jellycats here as well. So Jellycats, I only have 3. They're expensive. And see, you can see some of the Sanrio characters I liked. And of course, Dr. Stone, I got into that this year too, so I love the anime and the manga. Hopefully Netflix will get the rest of the anime on here, because they didn't finish putting the rest of the Demon Slayer on here, and I'm very disappointed for that. They had started with it during lockdown, so but at least I finished reading the manga. It is really good. More Chocolate Cat stuff. So much Chocolate Cat stuff. Yeah, Dr. Stone stuff. Drawing Chibi as Dr. Stone's Senku. Definitely my favorite character. Drawing some other characters I liked, and of course Chocolate Cat keeps popping up in here. There we are. More Dr. Stone fan art, and some more Tail Foundry fan art popped in here as well. Again, lots of it. So much of it. Chocolate Cat and Dr. Stone and Delicious in Dungeon. Oh yes, and something for Pride Month. There we go, a little bit more for Pride Month stuff. More Delicious in Dungeon drawings, or attempts, fan art attempts. This is the sketchbook. Yeah, I really don't like AI stealing art from other artists, hence the reason it is garbage. So, yeah, I've definitely drawn my feelings out on that. Not the greatest drawing, but it was definitely me drawing my feelings out on how I felt about that. Some fan art for some other artists, because I got some nice things from them, and I was quite happy. More sketches. More Delicious in Dungeons drawing attempts, more Chocolate Cat drawing attempts, and of course some other Sanrio things. I think I was drawing what the rankings were going on. Chocolate Cat's definitely popped around the world. It's just Japan itself having... I have a feeling... more manga and anime fan art. So Delicious Dungeon, Demon Slayer, and Dr. Stone. ended up in here. And then some last of these scribbles. It's nearly coming to the end of going through all my sketches. Sorry, this went nuts. And some more fan art for another artist up on Tumblr and some other things. And then I will probably end up going to show you our Christmas tree for the end of it. So this is my latest introduction. Oh, back to my own sketchbooks. More of my latest sketches. Because I'm working on some drawings leading up through December. Up until at least till Christmas. And then I'll probably start doing New Year stuff. So lots of sketching seems there. And a little bit of how I draw myself there. And today's drawing, which is that. Yep, that's today's drawing. And yeah, thank you for watching so far. And I'm sorry if you hear me ramble the whole time. But this is Alanaartdream. This is all what I do. And yep, this is our Christmas thing. And my Christmas tree there with one of my jelly cats. And I hope you're having a good year. And if I don't see you again after the TikTok thing, then hopefully you can join me on my YouTube later on. Thank you for watching.